I'm doing with my hands. Okay, put my hands in my lap. Welcome to June favorites, and let me start by saying this is not filmed the same day I did my Walmart tutorial. They were a week apart. I just happen to be wearing the same outfit. And I just came back from getting my hair done professionally, so this is how professional beachy waves look. You can see a difference. So if you want to reference how I do a beachy wave tutorial, click up there. But this is professionally done, so do not ask me how to redo this. I do not know. We also cut a little bit off, but I digress. All right, let's get into some June favorites. And since I am sitting in my kitchen, let's start with food favorites. So if you don't know by now, I am gluten-free because my endocrinologist wants me to be, and my son Shane is also gluten-free. He's gluten and dairy-free. I'm holding on to dairy, just don't want to give it up. And I just wanted to share some gluten-free food favorites that I found this month. Let's start with what I just put in my mouth. This is from the brand Goodie Girl. They're Goodie Girl cookies. My preference are the fudge stripes. These are my favorite. If I'm going to eat cookies, if I could eat cookies without any consequences, I would eat fudge stripes all day long. These are a very good approximation. These are not dairy-free, but they are gluten-free. The other favorite is their take on Thin Mints. They make other ones as well, but these are the two that are my personal favorites. They make gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Those are easy to find anywhere. But when you're looking for gluten-free replicates of these, I have not found anything. And they taste just like the real things. Like, you're not like, oh, this is good for gluten-free. No, it's just good, period. So I wanted to share that with you. And I'll put everything in the description box. And then something else that I've had a hard time replicating in a gluten-free or even finding until recently were pot stickers, or like Asian dumplings, basically. And FeelGood Foods, they make several options. Here, they make chicken pot stickers. I prefer the chicken. I think they do make a pork and a vegetable option as well. They make egg rolls or spring rolls. What else is on the back here? Beef empanadas, veggie egg rolls, all kinds of gluten-free options. But I was particularly excited about chicken pot stickers because this would be like a Friday night kind of thing. Michael and I would go to our grocery store, grab something from the frozen or fresh section and make really quickly. And this is usually what I would grab in the like sushi area. Obviously, I can't do that anymore. So I was really excited to find this. Anyway, FeelGood Foods. You can pan fry them. You can microwave them. I've only tried pan frying them so far. There was one more food product I need to mention. I don't have it here because everybody ate it, but I will insert a picture of the wrapper. So you know that I love using Cup for Cup, the gluten-free flour blend in place of regular flour for all of my, anything that requires flour. That's my go-to. That is my favorite. Well, they recently sent me a whole box of pretty much, I think, everything that they make. Pizza crust, pie crusts, different like whole grain flours, cake batter mixes, all kinds of things. The only thing I've really had a chance to dig into is the brownie mix. And I made it, didn't, put the pan of brownies where we normally keep our sweets and stuff. And my oldest son, Jake, is not gluten-free. And when he comes home from college, he's like, please don't make me eat all this gluten-free stuff. Can you please cook normal food for me to eat when I come home? Well, I forgot to tell him that they were gluten-free. And I got one brownie. Between the boys, they demolished the entire pan of brownies. Jake said they were the best brownies he's ever had. I think they may have been the best brownies I've ever had. Gluten-free, and depending on how you prepare it, dairy-free. So good. Thank you, Cup for Cup, for sending me that. I'll be buying more. It was fantastic. That's it for food favorites. Let's get into beauty and all that stuff, and then we'll end with a favorite book series. So let's talk about something that's not a favorite, but I want to address it because I'm wearing it. So when I reviewed the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded, I said it wasn't great, give it a pass. I don't love it. I still stand by that because even though I do reach for it and wear it a lot, I only wear 3 shades. And so I don't think it's worth $50 some odd to wear 3 shades. Obviously, if I didn't have this palette, I can replicate this look without it. But since I have the palette, I reach for it. So I just wanted to mention, if you're like, why is she listing it in the description box if she doesn't like it? I only like the shades Angel Fire, and in the crease, I like Bucked, and then I blend it out with whatever this big one is at the bottom. That's it. So our 3 shade, oh, you know what? And sometimes I reach in the outer corner for this one, Distilled. So is it worth $50 some odd for this palette? No. So I did want to address why you're seeing Urban Decay Naked Reloaded showing up in my description box when I did not recommend this palette. Still think you can pass, but I like the shimmery look, as you should know, because I just did a tutorial on that as well. Okay, more makeup. Lately, I've been doing something crazy, especially since it's summertime. You may have noticed in the last few videos, I've been skipping bronzer. This is, in fact, I can't remember if I put highlighter on or not. I'm just wearing foundation, and my favorite foundation of the month, gonna have to eat my words, the Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula. I need to pick up a couple more shades because I am playing with sunless tanners and I would like my face to match my body. So I am currently wearing it in the shade LC1 and I really like how it wears. I think it's really pretty. I'm just sort of going for a softer look this summer. A little bit less is more. So what I've been wearing on top of the foundation is, this is the blush trio I just keep reaching for over and over. It's the Milani blush trio, the 3 little flowers. Most of the time I go for the 2 lightest shades and I'll take my brush and go back and forth between them. Today I actually went for the 2 darker shades, and then because I felt like it was a little too much, I actually went back in and blended it all out with the lighter shade. So I have all 3 shades on right now, and that's another favorite I want to talk about, this brush. So this is the only Flower Beauty brush I currently own. It is their blush brush, I believe, possibly. It's perfect. To me, it looks like a perfect dupe for the NARS blush brush. Can't remember the technical name of it, but I love the size. I love the shape of it. I love how soft it is. I love the handle that starts rose gold and then ombres down to white. And I definitely want to pick more of the Flower Beauty brushes up. I found this one at Walmart. I don't know if they also carry them at Ulta or not. If they do, I will let you know in the description box so you can look around for them. But Flower Beauty, perennial favorite. More makeup favorites. Can't remember if I mentioned this earlier or not. The Maybelline lipstick in the shade Romantic Rose. I can't get enough of it. I bought 2 of them. So love it. And it's what I'm wearing today. But on top of it, it's another favorite. The Milani, not just any lip gloss, the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Limp Plumper lip glosses. Today I am wearing, where are you? Luminoso, which is like a peachy pink. But I also have it in soft rose and in sparkling pink. I love these. Yes, they're all slightly similar, but when worn over the lips, they all add a slightly different effect. And I'm sure by the end of this, I will own every single shade. I really, really, really like them. And then the last beauty product is more of a follow-up than it's still a favorite, but it's also a follow-up. I'd mentioned earlier, I think in last month's favorites, that I really am enjoying the Trish McEvoy Correct and Even Full Face Perfector. And so I wasn't really thinking about the name. I was using it because it's a small kind of like cushion tip at the top. I was using it to spot conceal blemishes, as I actually did today. But I had an event at Nordstrom this month with Trish McEvoy, the brand, not the person. And they actually used this as my all over foundation because he was saying it's full face, not just, I mean, you can use it as a concealer, but what's great about this is it can do double duty. And so it just blends really beautifully all over your face. You can use a brush, you can sheer it out even more with a sponge. So I just wanted to point out, I learned a little bit more about this product, and especially if you are traveling and have a limited amount of room for liquids, this would be a great thing to take on a trip because you can do your whole face with one product. This is more hair care, and I just talked about this, so I'm not gonna go on and on. The SGX, I guess it's Salon Graphics, but it's kind of a separate brand. SGX NYC, the Peacemaker Beachy Texture Spray. I love this because it finally has allowed me to accomplish the beachy waves I've been trying to get all these years, and it does it without leaving my hair stiff and crunchy and dry and where you can't run your fingers through it, because I bought so many sprays that do that, like Oribe and Living Proof and really expensive ones, and they do the job kind of, but then they leave your hair just wrecked. You have to wash your hair the next day. I don't have any on, so I don't know why I'm reaching for my hair. This gives you the texturizing effect without ruining your hair. It's still soft. It's still, you can run your fingers through it. You haven't ruined your hairstyle. So love this, and the price. It's like $6 or $7, maybe less. Love it. And sticking with hair, I'm obsessed with headbands. And I just talked about this one from Walmart. I'm not wearing it today. And I just grabbed this lacy one from Anthropologie. They have so many. They're so cute. And then this is the one that started it. This one was from Banana Republic. I think this one is still available too. And, you know, the nice thing is you can throw them in the wash when they get, you know, cruddy with your hair products and stuff. And then as far as the other fashion favorites, I would have to say this romper. Just gonna have to say it again. I just cannot get enough of this. I think I would sleep in this. It's just so comfortable yet fun. Actually wore this to go grocery shopping, threw a linen blazer over it. This would look great with like a straw fedora. It's just so versatile. You can do so much with this, and it's comfortable. I don't feel constricted or weird in it. Today, instead of wearing the Fruit of the Loom one bralette, I decided to do my Free People one. It has more of the lacy, bigger lacy thing in the back, so just a little bit cuter. I love this thing. But then the standout favorites for June has to be that white floral applique blouse. I love all 4 blouses. I've worn them all this month, but the white one is a standout. And I have to say it comes in white and black, and both in all sizes as I'm filming this are still available, because my second favorite was that blue one from CC, and that one is sold out in pretty much every size. There's some sizes still left. But the good news is that CC, the brand that makes that blouse, makes a bunch of other tops in that same color. So if it was the color that caught your eye, they do have quite a few options, and I will list those below if you're looking for that beautiful, bright, very unique shade of blue that I think is stunning. This next favorite, I guess, is lifestyle. I don't know. It's a purse hook. I got it on Amazon. It comes in different colors. I got this hematite version. So I keep it in whatever purse I happen to be carrying. And the idea is if you're out at a restaurant or somewhere and there's no like extra chair to hang your purse, or there's no table space, what do you, or you know, it's a chair that doesn't have a, you know, where I can't do this and hook it over the side, as happens, it happens. So I'm gonna demonstrate on my phone. It just holds the bag. It just rests. It doesn't need a lot of room. And you can, you know, you would do it on a table, but you can't see my table from where I'm sitting. So it can just dangle, you know, where you're sitting. You just would place this right in front of you, which I'm doing and you can't see, and it would just be dangling there. So anyway, I wanted to mention that because that has been great. And I think it's a fun little gift. I think it was like under $10. So you know what, I'm just gonna leave my purse there because I don't have anywhere to put it. And then the last favorite for June that I wanna mention is a book series. It is the Davis Way Crime Caper series. The author is Gretchen Archer. Every book starts with double something. I just finished Double Dog Dare. There's 7 or 8, I think 8 books in the series and 2 little novellas. They're set in a casino in Biloxi, Mississippi. They're the most hysterical, fun. If you like Janet Ivanovich books, I've laughed out loud. They're funny, but they're not silly. You know what I mean? Like they're not lowbrow humor. They're really funny. Here's the cover. The cover's always a different kind of slot machine, and then the slots are whomever, you know, like whatever, like this has little dogs inside it. Anyway, the books are great. They've been a lot of fun to read this month, and I'm excited to tell you if you've been catching up with the Country Club Murders, the most recent book, I think book 9, the telephone, I don't know, it'll be in the description box. That just launched this month as well, so there's a new book in the Country Club Murders to read now too. Yay! I already pre-ordered mine, so it's sitting there waiting for me to finish the book I'm in, and then I will start that one. So those were my June favorites, kind of all over the place. I apologize, but the heat has already gotten to me, and we are only in June. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Also, as of filming this, I have just dropped both of my kids off in college in Mississippi. So as of this moment, June 30th, I am an empty nester. I'm filming this in advance, that's why I have a smile on my face. This airs on June 30th. I don't know how I'll be looking like this, so we shall see. I get a month of trying to see what it's like to not have children, get used to that idea, and then they come home for 3 weeks, and then they leave again. So anyway, wish me luck as I start my empty nest journey. Well, with my husband, Michael, and the dogs. So it's not a completely empty nest, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope y'all had a lovely June. Ours was pretty monumental and full of a lot of great stuff. And I hope yours was, if not monumental, pleasant and fun and happy. Looking forward to July and all that comes with it, like a little sale that I've been waiting for a year, and other things. So make sure that you're subscribed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.